You can take it away.
Ready?
Yeah, you're live.
Hi, everyone. Welcome to Daisies and Dragons. We are your Daisies, and we're here to play Dungeons and Dragons. I'm Indrani, the DM for the Broken 12, the Everyone campaign that you have joined in for. And here is our lovely group who's going to introduce themselves and the characters they're playing. Starting off with the always fantastic Shubham.
Hello, my name is Shivam and I'll be playing Pewter, who is a Warforged monk. This is probably the only time you'll hear any character in my voice, because the rest of the time I'm a monotonous robot who just speaks like this.
Yes. If you noticed a difference, let us know in the chat. Now, moving on next, Indrani.
After that, Zenga, hello. I am Indrani and I play Talvar, the Forge Cleric, who is half human, half something. We don't really know, but her hair is on fire, so that's pretty cool. I'm currently in the process of looking into how to adopt a baby Bulette, but we'll see how that goes today. Alaka!
Hi, I'm Malika. I'll be playing Medu Devadalis, the human fighter. Also, friend and companion to Cosmo, the amazing cerulean chimera, who's not looking that forward to having competition with another pet, but we'll see how it goes, I guess. Also, I don't know why my screen is super bright. I'm sorry. I don't understand how light works.
None of us.
Also, my glasses may fall because my hair is long now. So they
Fine.
have this tendency to keep falling. I'm sorry, but it'll probably happen in a comedic way. So that's
Exactly.
We live
If it
for
happens, it's
comedy.
planned.
Yeah, it's all content, Alaka.
Can we
We're
do
fine.
the YouTube thing? Does this help with the light?
Nope.
I don't think your camera is
Not in the
good enough to handle focus.
It was working fine like 5 minutes before.
Right now,
I
we
don't
get.
know.
You'll have to just sit back, because otherwise I'm going to get most of your nose and nothing else.
Yeah.
There we go.
Guys,
Yeah.
you may not be able to see it because of the way the angle is, but her halo is just too bright. And it's just like
It's true.
illuminating
It's
the room.
true.
Let me see if I can fix this somehow with light.
All right. And the
Cool.
hero is off.
While she does that, I have a quick announcement for everyone. As you guys may or may not know, it's episode 10, which is kind of a milestone, I would say, right?
This is
Like, that's-
worse.
it's a milestone. So to celebrate, we're giving away some dice. I'm giving away a Nonagon D20, and to enter, all you need to be is subscribed to the channel and active in the chat. So those are the two things that you need to do, and you will be entered for the giveaway. That's all. Also, we got nice mics. Obviously, I talked about mine last stream, but Chirag, do you want to flaunt yours?
Yes, if you can see here, this little guy is, adorable little mic. So that's why I might sound a little different. Better? Worse? Let us know.
I hopefully better. I'm probably getting overexposed. My bad. I should fix my audio. Give me a second, gents. Nice
Sure.
compress.
Professionals.
Yeah.
So let's
Ladies,
do
gents,
that.
and dragons. There we go.
Let's do-
TPK says if you cover the camera, it might fix the exposure and it'll help you color correct. Thank you, Shema. Thank you, whoever's on the TPK.
Mhm.
Testing,
My
testing.
camera
1, 2, 3.
is
How does that
7
sound?
years old.
I think that sounds better.
Sounds fine.
Sounds okay to
Cool.
me.
Anyway, we're in the process of eventually upgrading our stream with better mics and stuff. So I know a lot of you have given us some feedback about how we can, improve the stream. So this is us trying to do that. So if you have any more feedback, let us know and we will try to accommodate.
Try
Thank
to.
you so much.
Yes, that's
No
the dream.
promises. Okay, I'm going to be
This
careful
would be
about how I
great.
speak, because while my audio might be better, it also has a tendency to shoot up way too high, and the compression's acting a bit off. Anyway, let's jump into the episode for today, shall we?
Okay. And for this one, shall I be the one who gives the recap?
I think
Or
Pewter is
one of
still
you two?
recovering from the damage he's been dealt, so yes, maybe take it over this time around.
Yes. Pewter is in the middle of watching a water birth for the first time. Well, just water breaking for the first time, and is saying, "Oh, organics are disgusting. Compute." So before that happened, last time our heroes were making a deal with Bill and Bull, the bullet train express train ride, the express bullet train, an underground path where they ride on a literal bullet to get them out of Shan and to Droam without anyone kind of noticing, because it's unofficial. It's not a legal one, and they decided after some that they probably want to not be noticed as they're traveling. So they made a deal with Bull and Bill and Bull. Once they get out of that, Bull who Bill thought was a guy, is actually female and quite pregnant. But Bill is convinced that it's fine. You know, they're like giraffes. They pop them off and they keep going. They asked Bill what a giraffe was. He just shrugged. Afterwards, the guys decided to like go off and like gather their supplies, maybe get some herbs to help with the pregnancy, because these guys care about the well-being of Bull. And also the well-being of the baby, who one of the characters, not naming names, Talvar, is trying to sneak off as their own, trying to make deals to like, hey, we could buy it, you know, this thing, and may have convinced them. Yeah, Talvar said,
How about this? If chat agrees that we should adopt this bullet, then maybe you just let's do it. Like no rules, just give it to us.
you know
As
what?
someone,
Wow!
as someone
That's
who
a next
has
level bargain.
a single pet and has to revolve his whole life around just that one pet, I don't think D&D simulates owning pets well enough. We have way too many pets for the lifestyle we lead.
Oh, you haven't. I cut over it, but there is always like every 10 minutes, someone has to clean up Cosmo's leftovers.
It's
Yeah,
true.
he has to clean up Cosmo's droppings. I just skipped that for the stream because we're always short on time. But if you want me to go into the heavy details of feeding,
No.
Yeah,
Oh,
I'm
around
into it.
just that
Let's
one
do it.
pet.
all right.
I don't think
Excellent.
D&D
Afterwards, Talvar said bye to her mom, said bye to her sisters, discovered once that, the stable's in safe hands, the Dude Ranch is going to be okay, and also that afterwards, they did meet the Prince of Sai, who was like, you were going to leave without saying bye? And they're like,
Totally
sorry.
not.
Sorry.
We were on our way to see you. What a coincidence that we found you on the.
Yeah. He's basically like helping to kind of like, they're like, okay, well, I know Pewter's supposed to be like not supposed to leave the city. I'll try and cover for that best I can. But yeah, if you had gone to an official like oil traveling post, they probably would have made you wait until like all the deals were sorted out. But they said that they will your winnings. Once he's managed to argue that you should get the winnings you deserve, he'll be transferring it to a bank, to a dwarven bank, which you guys will be able to, pick it up at the next city, recognized country, which unfortunately Droam is not. Droam is not a recognized country, so after you get out of Droam, you should be able to get your winnings, which is 1,200 gold pieces.
I'm just starting to notice that there's a dwarven bank that has a lot of influence, and it also doesn't recognize a whole country. Seeing some real world parallels over here that are starting to get pretty shady.
I vote let's go and make Droam a real country before we leave there.
That's
this
the
will be
real
fun.
quest here.
Oh, yes.
We're breaking down borders. That's the real goal.
Exactly. Droam has not existed for very long, but yeah, I think that they are desperate to be recognized, and they would be very appreciative for the help. It's all...
We are gonna do paperwork, guys.
It's all, it's great. The monsters there are like the Cookie Monster. They're just adorable and misunderstood and definitely not going to eat you.
We're not playing Dungeons and Dragons. We're playing officers and bosses, obviously. So.
Yeah.
I am the boss. And with that, as you guys were leaving, one
Bureaucracy
of you
and
noticed...
beholders.
Yeah, and when you guys were going off, you realized that someone was... you saw a glimpse of what looked like a Pegasus, like flying nearby, like avoiding sight, and you're trying to think you're being followed, which makes going into the tunnels seem better because Pegasus don't like being down there. In fact, Cosmo doesn't really like being down there, but he's being safely carried in a little carrying compartment, aka cage of sorts, traveling you guys down, heading into the tunnels. As you make your way out of Shan, out for freedom, and heading to Droam, you travel for a day and a bit, and that's when you guys get attacked by a avalanche, which you think was natural. It was not. It was a trap. Once you saw that, one of you saw that little tripwire, you triggered it. You didn't. No one was warned about it. Avalanche went down, and 2 goblins and 2 kobolds popped out their heads and was like, "Let's take them." And then you took them for a ride. You just completely rocked them. I believe there was intimidation effect, so 2 just bolted, and then 2 you just straight up. Pretty sure you murdered them.
I
pretty sure
knocked them out. I mean, I was using my fists, and I gave 1 mercy.
I murdered them.
Yeah, you murdered at least 1. I don't know if you murdered both of them.
I know I probably reduced somebody's 20/20 vision because I shot an arrow in the eye.
Yeah, no, that
But
guy's dead.
they did have a little bit of HP left, so I don't know if they got away or not.
I mean,
Okay, so-
20/20 vision. I mean, it's not really worth looking forward to, so it's fine. You did them a favor.
Oh.
Well, well, okay.
Yeah. All right. So, but as this was happening, the sudden stress of being hit by an avalanche has affected Bull, and so Bull is going into labor at this moment. And while you're like thinking, "Oh, this is a new experience," that's when you hear the jingling of bones as something appears down the tunnel, and you can see, just almost 100 feet away from you, and charging straight at you, a skeleton, a minotaur skeleton. Huge horns popping out, growling despite not having any lungs, just whistling and moving, just like going down into charge formation and charging straight at you guys. So,
Why did we agree to do this?
Agree to what? Fight a minute.
what? Being on the stream?
No. To
To
so
go
let me
by
get this straight.
bullet
This is a
train.
giant undead.
Well, it's a normal sized minotaur, but yeah, bigger than all of you.
Great.
Yeah.
No, this is fine.
Yeah,
We're fine.
minotaurs are about 8 foot tall. The shorter
Not
one's
big.
about 7.
Pewter looks at wait, I just realized, sorry guys. Everyone's names are in the wrong places. Hold on.
Wow. Oh, wait.
Wow.
It's only Alika and Indrani who have been swapped out. It's fine, I'll fix
Cool.
it.
It's I was playing Alika all along, and she's been playing Indrani this whole time.
There we go.
Yes.
The jig is up. They know now.
This is way easier. I was
We're
gonna
such professionals at this. I think
I mean, okay, what is the bar for professionalism first?
we need to have a set like our
Yeah, like
friend
critical
zone
role and then that
anything less doesn't qualify. Like, are we even a real stream if we don't have projections and lighting effects?
exactly.
I mean,
yeah.
hey guys, if you have a couple $1 million lying around, please feel free to donate it
yeah.
to our coffee.
Our Twitch deets leaked, and obviously we're raking in money by the millions, so we're fine.
Yeah. Given that we're not on Twitch, we're making a lot.
Yeah, if you're making anything while not being on Twitch, we are truly the 1%. I can see the DM slowly kind of just going, can we get back to the damn encounter?
Yes.
So let's do that.
I'm looking forward to this.
I'm just scared of this fucking Minotaur, so I'm like, okay, let's go.
It's like Skeletor, right?
He's not wearing an outfit. He's not wearing the blue outfit that highlights his abs. But
Nor is he calling us a tit, which Skeletor did and is hilarious.
I mean,
Are you allowed to use his name though? Is it like trademark?
No. The name. It's not like we are pretending to be Skeletor. We are referencing a cultural icon.
Okay, just checking.
By that logic, you can't say Robert Downey Jr. or Mickey Mouse. Oh God, Disney's gonna sue me.
Anyway, Minotaur, let's go.
Yeah.
You see this creature. He is charging straight at you guys. He's bent down and going full Minotaur gallop, heading straight towards you. Meanwhile, at the same time, Bull is in a lot of pain. Because almost no species, pregnancy is ever a painless endeavor. But yeah, so that's going to happen. And so as she's like moving and shaking, the walls are shaking too. Initiative 21. Talvar, you're up first. The creature,
Oh shit. Okay.
Yeah, the Minotaur's charging straight at you. It is reached about 80 feet away.
It is 80 feet away. Cool.
Oh, I misspoke. It is a large creature. It's not 8 foot tall. It is 12 foot tall.
Oof.
Great. No, that's amazing.
Yeah.
I will cast. Are we trying to fight this thing? Or are we trying to run?
We are definitely trying to fight this thing. Where are we going to run? There's a
Where
ton
are
of.
you getting that accent from?
Fair enough.
Anyway,
You can't run now.
Yeah.
We have a cave in behind us.
No, Nova's like, oh my god, he's learned emotion. Terrible timing.
I will make my way 60 feet ahead. No,
Okay.
30 feet ahead, so that will make sure that
So you're
the
50 feet away, yeah?
Cool. And then I will cast command.
Okay.
It needs targets must see if it doesn't understand your language, or if it's undead, it won't work. Fuck.
He does not cast
Oh
command.
my god. I do not cast command. Fuck.
So what?
Okay. Okay, I will cast on myself Searing Smite.
Cool.
Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. And get ready for the for Buddy Boy
Yeah.
to come up to me so I can hit it.
Okay. Is casting Searing Smite a bonus action or an action?
It's a bonus action. Can I hold my action
Yep.
to attack it when it gets
Yes.
close enough?
When it gets
I'll
close
do
enough,
that.
you can attack it, definitely. Cool.
Yeah.
All right, so that is your turn. Initial 20. Same time, it's Medu's turn. The bull starts shaking. Do you want to go? Be after Bull, your Bulette, and see what's going on, or do you want to go first because things are happening?
I'll go after.
Okay. Bull is shaking, like contractions and all these things. It's shaking, which is causing the rocks around to also shake, causing like rocks to move, rocks to like shake around. I'm going to need everyone who is within 30 feet of, who's in 15 feet of her, to give me, which is basically everyone except Talvar, to give me a dexterity saving throw.
Ooh, okay.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
You guys got this,
Dexterity
it's fine.
saving throw. Jesus Christ, 13.
12. That's
Okay.
fine. Right?
Cool.
It's like
13, the monk is okay. 12, you fall prone. Like you literally fall off. You're on top of the bull, so you actually like fall down on the ground, like land badly but painfully, but not enough to take damage. As you have just like landed prone, as things are shaking, and like little dusted like rocks are coming down, and like as you're seeing cracks, you realize if she continues to shake, it's going to get much worse. The shakes are going to get much worse. Next up, Medu.
can't
Maybe.
make this poor thing stop shaking. That's not possible. I'll yell out, Nogo, do some druidic shit on the poor bull and keep her okay. Is he there? He's there.
Nogu fell into a crack in the floor and his head is in it. Just like gives you a thumbs up. As in, I'm on it.
That's hilarious.
Oh boy. Are the salves that I prepared are on the bullet still, right? For her. That we bought a bunch of.
Would you have kept that on you, or would you have just like left
I wouldn't
it in
be
your bag?
carrying it because it was a lot of it, so I would have probably just unloaded it.
Sure. Yeah, it's there on the bag, but like it's been tossed and turned around. So you gotta get back on get back on her to like pull out the salve.
Sure, yeah.
I'll yell that out to Nogo. I'll yell to Cosmo. Cosmo, keep an eye on the tiny creature that's going to be appearing very soon, and don't let anything get near it. I'm going to go.
Yeah, Cosmo, who's in a cage about 15 feet away from the whole bullet thing, just like gives a salute, but he's in a cage, so there's not really much you can do.
Yell
Just
out
keeping an eye.
Yeah, yell out if you see anything approach that. And I will make my way down where Talvar is, and
You're moving in half because you fell prone.
correct. So I will move only 15 feet, and knock an arrow and a kapow, the Minotaur skeleton,
What are you shooting with?
a longbow.
Yeah, you're fine. I think a longbow's like range is
150 to 600 feet.
Yeah, then you're fine. You're easily within range. Roll to hit.
Oh, it's 17 to hit.
Okay. 17
Does that hit?
does hit.
Oh, thank God.
Nice.
The pause. Wow. Jeez. The one. Okay, 4 points of damage.
What kind?
Damage.
Piercing. Yes.
Okay. It's
That's
4, including your dex modifier?
Yep. So I rolled a 1.
Okay.
Should I? No, I'll hold on. No, I'll hold on.
Okay.
That's it.
All right, nice. So you hit it. Hits one of its like it grazes one of its like collarbones, chips off a bit, and it just keeps going. Yeah. Next up, down the list, we have Puta.
Hello. All right. So, because we are in a tunnel, I was wondering if I could. And how's the terrain in front of me now that?
Sure. Yeah. So you're currently like you're with the bullet. She's taking up like a large amount of the space of this tunnel.
Sure.
Ahead of the bullet, where like the bullet's head is.
Yeah.
Like a lot of like rubble's like crashed down, like covered in.
Sure.
So it's too much rubble for her to get through.
Okay.
A smaller person like you or one of the others like could probably find a path through that,
Right.
but it's difficult going.
Right.
There are the holes where the kobolds and the goblin came out of. So there's like a
Right.
set on top, like there's like a smaller hole below,
Right.
and there are the two corpses of these things. The walls are about about 20 feet,
Got
maybe
it.
18. Yeah, and then there's the long tunnel behind you as these things are there.
Okay,
This
so
Minotaur's coming.
yeah, Minotaur's coming towards me. Bull is behind me, right?
Well, Bull is right next to you.
Right next to me, but trapped.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
I'm gonna use my boomerang and throw it at the Minotaur.
Okay.
Okay, and I'll be
What's
like,
your range of your minute?
what's the range? It is 60 feet without disadvantage, and then 120.
Okay, so
You have a
so
boomerang?
if you roll it, it'll
Yeah.
be with disadvantage.
You have a boomerang?
It's more. It's not so much like a perfect wooden boomerang as it's just a metal piece that kind of hangs loose on me all the time, so I can just pull it out and be like, "Waka!"
Are you
Okay.
just doing a wrench and it's just like ratchet and clank and it comes back?
Yes, that's the plan. I'm gonna roll real dice because D&D Beyond has been fucking me over. So I'm gonna
Hey,
roll.
that looks familiar.
It's a Nonagon Dice, ladies and gentlemen. As you can see,
Ah, those
That's the
are
other way
Upside
around.
down,
okay.
but it's fine.
it's fine.
Fine.
Okay, we're gonna roll this now. Oh, yeah, totally better than D&D Beyond with a 5.
Oh no.
So that's a 10 to hit.
Okay. You roll with disadvantage anyway.
Yeah, that's a miss.
We'll see if it's a natural one.
Yeah, roll with disadvantage. See if you get a natural one. Get the natural ones out.
I for a second genuinely thought that was a natural one, but it's a 7. The one's right next to it. Very good.
Okay. You roll, but it's just too far away. As your boomerang goes out, it like ducks under.
Yeah.
It ducks under, and then it just like circles back in as you like grab your wrench back. It looks really cool.
Yeah. Was it okay? Not what I hoped for. If can I use my free action to see if I can just shove some of the stones off the bullet?
Yeah. This will be your bonus action.
Yeah, that's fine. I can't do anything
Okay.
as
All
a
right.
bonus.
Fair enough. Yeah. In that case, just like physically like moving stone
Yeah.
would be either survival or would be athletics, because I don't see acrobatics helping you like getting stone off.
Yeah,
the
I'll go with I'll go with survival. I'm gonna take in the situation and be like, well, physics dictates that if I was to just move this little, and I'm gonna try and see if I succeed at using this little bit of trickery. We're gonna try the Spider-Man dice this time.
Ooh.
Oh,
Yes.
what you get?
Okay.
Oh, Bill was going to give you a help action.
Okay. Does he still want to give me a help action?
Sure.
Okay.
If
Should
you
I
want
have...
to take, if you accept it.
Yeah, I'll take any help I can get. So that's advantage basically.
Okay. Yeah, correct.
Okay, so it's good, but the first roll was better. The second roll was a 1. So the first roll was a
Bill's not that helpful.
yeah. I'm like, I got this. It's just the stone here, and I rolled a total of 18.
That's pretty good.
You start moving, and you just like start moving some rocks aside, getting some of it off, so that she's like less frazzled, less aggravated, and so that she's not so trapped. So she has more freedom to move. And so she's in less pain, but she is still not able. You haven't like cleared the pathway for her. You haven't like
Sure.
given her a way to like, escape, really.
Because I can probably still talk. I know she's not a small animal and I can't talk to her, but I will simply, you know what? I will use my mechanical acoustics to make soothing sounds.
That sounds like an action thing. So you start pulling
Okay.
out your instrument, start getting your holes to blow into,
Sure.
and then you'll get ready to do that next turn.
Sure.
Alright.
I've given him many holes to blow into, so
Oh,
he's
okay.
got that back. Moving on.
Moving on. Yeah. Bull's going to full charge. Yeah. Let's see. It's going to move. It goes 40 feet, 80 feet, and it's just like full charging, trying to hit the. Actually, it goes 65 feet because there is a target in front of it, which is thing. So it gets up to you, but I use it as action and its movement, so you get to do your reaction.
Oh, Talvar.
Come on.
Okay. So, how far away is the Minotaur from us at this moment?
Well, it ran up straight to you, and you are 65 feet. So
Yeah.
you're 15 feet from you're 30. You moved 30 feet, right?
Yes, I moved
Yes.
30
Okay.
feet.
So yeah. So it's 30 feet away from your friends. It's right in your face.
It's right in my face. I will attack.
Yeah.
I had a held. So if it's my turn and I had a held action, how does that work?
This uses your
This is-
reaction. Searing smite will trigger.
Okay, cool. I will roll.
It's just a normal attack. Which is
Yeah,
Searing Smite.
17 plus 2. So that hits, right?
19 hits.
19. So that is 4 points of slashing damage with my mace and 6 points of fire damage.
So 10 total.
10 total.
Yeah. You go in, you smack it on. What are you hitting it with?
I am hitting it with my mace.
Mace do slashing damage?
Oh, not mace, sorry. Hand axe, the one above that. Is that slashing?
Hand axe is slashing. Okay.
It's slashing, yeah.
Yeah. So you go in, you like smack into one of its horns, cause this massive crack, and like there's some more burning that goes down into it. It screams. It's not pleasant, but you've caused like a nasty, nasty wound. But it's still happy to go.
Okay.
That took to move. Its movement is 40, so actually moving 50 feet has used up its turn. But it's going to keep. Yeah. You've got its attention.
Cool.
All right. Nogu gets out, head out of the hole. All right, let's try and get up the movement. It says, all right, okay, I'm going to help. Let's just do this. Okay, just like good camp. Okay, just like good training. We got this. And he's going to try and do a medicine check to help her out. Because if she isn't like numbing the pain, she's not going to shake and ride so much and cause an earthquake. That's his plan anyway. Because you've given him medical equipment, he'll be rolling with advantage.
Great.
So,
Hey, Ron Nogu.
yeah, actually, you know what? I have the dice. I have Nonagon Dice, so let's check this out.
Wow.
Lloyd, we need Nogu to roll high.
Yeah.
Okay.
So he got a 14. That was his highest roll, plus his bonus. He has a plus. He got a +3, so 17. He starts
nice.
soothing down. He starts soothing her down, and just like he's putting salve on. It's tossed around a bit, but he's like calming her down. Obviously, not everything, but it's what's coming next is not going to be as bad as it could be.
Great.
But yeah,
great.
she is still trapped. She's not happy.
Oh, no, how
He'll
are you?
use his. Yeah.
Deep breaths.
Yeah. All right. Bill helped already, and now we go with now at initiative 1. 1, 2, 3. 1. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Catch a fella on his toe. If you fell down toe. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Indrani, roll me a d20.
Oh boy. Oh boy. 2.
You hear there's something. But you hear like a oh, whoop, and like just sound like a dog's yelping. Somewhere nearby.
Uh-oh.
You can give me a nature check.
I will give you the nature check. Natural 1. So that's great for
yeah,
me.
weird dogs.
-1,
Very-
so 0. There you go.
Yeah, it's like weird dogs. It's like
Underground dogs.
maybe
Everybody
coyote.
knows about them.
yeah, probably the famous underground
It's
coyotes.
probably the wind howling.
Winds howling. Winds howling. Yeah, that's the best.
That was terrible. You can have inspiration.
Oh,
Thank
thank
you.
you.
No, me, not you. I
Yuta
meant
gets it. Yuta gets
Oh.
it. You get psychic damage from the joke.
Oh.
Yeah.
Wow.
All right then. All right. So yeah. All right. So yeah. You don't know what's happening. We go to round 2. Well, of this new thing. Talvar. It's
Mhm.
right in your face.
Great. I will attack. I will use my last spell slot for the day to inflict wounds as I hit it.
Okay. Just for people that is a cool reminder.
Yeah.
If you were playing 3.5, this would be a very bad move because
I know,
undead are
I
healed
know.
by necrotic. However,
It's
we're not
true.
doing that.
We're not
So
doing
unless
that.
the undead specifically says,
Cool.
resistant or immune to necrotic, this works just fine.
Oh boy. Okay. Rolling 17 plus 5. That should hit, right?
22 does hit.
Yes.
Oh, sorry. I did 11 points of damage because I have +1 from my artisan's blessing or whatever. that I do every day. My weapon becomes +1. So that was 11 earlier.
Got it.
4, 5, 6 points of damage. One of them is fire.
Okay.
And now I will roll the necrotic damage, which is 5, 10, 17 points of necrotic damage.
Oh,
Nice. Whoa.
Yeah. As you grab, you're channeling like the inflict wounds through your weapon, right? Or you're like also grabbing it while you're hitting it with your. You're like
Sorry?
grabbing.
Yeah, I'm doing it through my weapon.
So yeah, as you like grab it and just like glowing with this like, what does it look like when you cast inflict wounds? Is it like dark energy?
So,
Is it fiery energy?
You know how so far every time I've cast any spells that channel magic or whatever, all spells channel. Whenever I've channeled magic, my armor and my being has it glows. It becomes brighter, but here it like almost dulls down. It's like harder to look at me because everything around me seems to darken for a moment. It's like, sort of like the antithesis. Is that the right word? To what I would normally do. So
Oh, the antithesis of what you do. Sure.
Yeah.
This darkening of the flame causes the skin of this creature, the bone of this creature to blacken at your touch. And like as it blackens, like you can see, like you're like going onto its like head, and like it's just like going down. The blackening like hits its forehead, but it doesn't like go full and complete. It like forms into this like strange symbol that like right on the center of its head, and it forms into the shape of looks like 2 large horns. These 2 large horns, this like face looking down, looking angry. Looks like some kind of bull. Give me a history or arcana check.
sure. Natural 20, -1.
Which one did you do?
Hey.
Arcana or history?
I will say it would make more sense for me to do history than arcana.
You have definitely seen this symbol before, and it's weird that you're seeing it now but it's definitely there. This is you've seen it on forges all over the place while you were on the biggest Canaan forges. This is the symbol of House Canaan.
Okay.
The human dragon mark house, known for creating all animals to Warforged.
We lost
this
you for a
mark is-
second. The house responsible for creating what?
creating things such as the lightning rail and also all manner of wonderful weapons, as well as the Warforged.
Right. Great. So this happened when I cast inflict wounds?
Yep, the necrotic energy, like the blackened thing, like seeped in, and it just like it formed into this shape on this thing's head, and like as you let go, like the symbol disappears a little bit, and like
Right.
fades away, but you definitely saw it.
Okay. Cool. What did I'll ask you this later after we're done with combat. Let's go.
Next up, Medu, do you want to go before, or you delayed your action before? Do you want to go before or after Bull? You're muted.
I'm delaying my action. Thank you.
Excellent. All right. So Bull's going to go again. It's going to shake. It's going to shake things up, but not as badly as it could have been. So again, it's going to shake, like shake. But because it's like calmed down, and it's a little bit more relaxed. The range has expanded from 15 to 30 feet. All of you give me dexterity saves with advantage because all of you are within 30 feet of this thing.
Okay.
Great.
With advantage.
I shit you not, I rolled a 10, and then with advantage I rolled an 11. And I have a +1. So 12.
Okay.
I got a 17, so I feel that's all.
What you get, Pewter?
Sorry, my thing conked out, so I actually couldn't access D&D Beyond, but now I can.
You gave up on your dice so fast.
No, I need to be able to see what I'm adding to it, right?
Wow.
Yeah. Sorry, what are we rolling?
Dexterity saving throw with advantage.
Okay.
Pewter's got this.
Why would you say that? It's a
Tempting
9
fate.
plus 5, so 14.
14. Okay. Okay. you got 12 in Dottie?
Yes.
Yeah, you got 12. Alaka got a 17.
17, yes.
Okay. Alaka is fine. Pewter is fine. As you like definitely duck out of the way as rocks start falling down from the ceiling. However, focus on like the site she's just seen. Unfortunately, some rocks like land hard on Talvar's head. She's only taken 2 points of bludgeoning damage as these like land hard on the head. Bill hits him on the head, conked, knocked out. Nogu just like, ow! But he keeps going, and the rocks continue to infuriate Bull. But not as painful as childbirth, but it's just not pleasant.
I'm fine then.
Yeah, you dodged it.
Okay.
Only Talvar took 2 points of damage.
Oh, good.
Even
The
like
person-
bonk, and then it hit my armor, and then it fell off, and there was a loud
Correct.
pang sound.
Ding.
It did.
Wait, the person who can control the bullet is knocked out.
This
It's
is fine.
We're fine.
At this point, Talvar and Pewter have gotten into the habit of saying, "This is fine,"
this is
in
fine.
synchronicity.
Yeah.
Basically.
The AI has learned behavior from
Yeah,
Talvar. Next up, we have Medu.
go for it.
Yes, I will do the very fighter thing of attacking it.
Very fine.
I feel like that's got to be a trademark or something.
So,
This
I will
episode
attack.
is not sponsored by 7-Up, if anybody's wondering.
But we
fuck.
could be, if you wanted to.
I don't
Does
know,
23
Nestle.
hit?
Wait, it's not Nestle. Let's go.
20,
23.
did you roll?
23.
Nice.
Yeah.
23
That
hits.
is, yes. Can you not roll ones and twos? Anyways, 5 points of damage. And this is annoying. I'm going to action surge.
Okay.
And attack again.
All right.
Meow. 17 to hit.
17 does hit.
Okay, come on, baby. 8 points of damage.
That's a good
Nice.
amount of damage. It is in bad shape. Like that last hit, you went to its shoulder, and it just like both of those arrows like hit one after the other, and it just broke that bit of its arm, and like that its arm just fell off. Still going, but like one of its arms is now gone. As it like growls, as like still holding a massive battle axe on its back.
Cool. I'll just use like not a bonus action or anything. I'm just going to look back and check if Cosmo, Nogu, and Bull are still doing okay.
Yeah. Cosmo ducked to hit like the rocks coming. He's in a cave, so there wasn't much for him to do. Nogu's struggling, trying to do medical care as well as like avoiding rocks falling down. It's like, I probably got this. Probably. The
You can
howling's
do
okay, right? The
Nogu.
howling's fine. The howling doesn't mean anything.
It's fine. Everything is fine. I hear from
What?
distance.
There's howling? I didn't hear that at all. You got this, Nogu. I believe in you. That's
Cool.
it.
All right. Yuta.
All right. Seeing that, I can probably tell that the Minotaur's looking pretty beat, right?
Oh yeah, pretty beaten up.
All
Quite
right.
bad, Yeah.
I'll be like, as this creature is already dead, I imagine it won't mind being dead again. And with that, I'm going to do an attack. So I'm going to run up to it and jump in the air and do a roundhouse kick across its
Sure.
head.
Ooh.
If I can. Let's see if that hits. All right, if I just
Dope monk shit.
Dope monk shit.
Right, that's a 7. I'm gonna use my inspiration. Fuck this shit. I'm gonna use my
Nice.
You
I
deserve
feel
it.
like you've got inspiration like 3 times and you've not ended up
I'm
using
just,
it.
I'm just gonna
Yeah.
use it. I'm gonna
Yeah.
I'm gonna use these special dice that were gifted to me by my friends. So let's
You're
see.
welcome. We love you.
That's 17 plus 5. Sorry,
That hits.
21. That hits. Yeah, that's good. Okay, so
22.
yeah, 22. There we go. So that's 1d4 plus 3. That's 5 points of damage, and then I'm going to use another key
Alright.
point and go into flurry of blows.
Ooh.
And so that's 15 to hit.
15 hits.
All right. So then flurry of blows is another d4, and it's how many hits is it? 2 hits.
It's
right?
1. It's 2 because you're spending a key point.
Right. Okay. So That's 4 points of damage and then 6 points of damage. So 10 points of damage on top of.
You're supposed to roll the attack separately. You get 2 extra attacks. You don't
Okay.
just get 2. Yeah.
Okay.
Let's see the second.
8 plus 5, which would not be enough, I don't think.
13? 13 hits.
Okay, then yeah,
What?
then that's
Oh.
10 points of damage.
None of you got like 13. You all either got really low or you got 22.
It's a big
Was
creature.
17.
Sure. So basically, I jump in the air, and at first it's going to look like I'm just going to do one kick. But as the first kick lands, I just kind of go into a spin, and it's like my torso stays in one place. It's like ta ta ta. It's this rotary clock that does 3 hits on this guy's head.
Yeah.
Amazing.
So cool.
For anyone who knows about skeletons, they can probably see what's about to guess what's about to happen. As you come in, smack it with one kick. Then come in for the second kick. Then when you think it's done, the second kick hits the side of its head. Head goes full off, smashes into the wall next to it, and just like breaks down. It falls to pieces, and like the entire body just like, and then it takes a moment for it to realize it's dead, as it just like collapses down to the ground. And like as you watch it, like it didn't just collapse to the ground. The bones turned to dust. Except for the head. The skull didn't turn to head. The skull's broken like pottery shards. But the rest of the body, the one that's separated, has fallen into dust.
I'm gonna
Fascinating.
turn to Pewter and be like, remind me never to piss you off, yeah?
I don't think I can be pissed.
Remind me never to get any point where you need to do that to me.
I'm at your
So
command.
cool.
Thank you.
Uh,
Should I be
is
doing
everybody
more of
okay?
that? Is that a good thing to do?
Well, when people are, about to kill us, yeah, do that to them.
Okay.
Great. Yeah. Speaking of people about to kill you, Shogun, could you roll me a d20, please?
Oh no.
Ah.
Oh,
Just a d20? Straight d20?
Just,
Oh, boy.
just a straight d20.
Okay, I'm going to roll this. I'm just introducing you guys to all my dice. There are very few compared to Nonagon over there. So these are my blood splattered ones. They literally have blood splattering on them.
Good sign.
That's an 11.
Okay.
Oh, boy.
Oh no.
There's a sound of like more of this, like you start to hear the sound of yelping, and it's getting closer. Like it's coming in. What's it called? Further back, like where the Minotaur came from, where you guys originally came from. Like the more sound of it. Can you give me? Can you give me a perception or a nature check?
Perception or nature? I'm looking for. Okay, perception is better, so I'm going to go with perception. Okay. Where is? Oh, that's weird. I'm missing a dice. Oh no, there it is. Okay. Perception is 15 total.
You listen, and you place the sound. Like you think, is that a hyena? And then you're like, I've never heard a hyena before. What I have heard is the gnoll that we fought before. But there's lots of that sound. Like you can't tell one gnoll yelping from another, but you can tell the difference between a gnoll yelping and a dog yelping, as opposed to someone who got a 1. So you figured out whatever's coming is coming that way is more than one gnoll. So that's what you figured out, and it's coming this way.
I will quickly turn to Medu and Talvar and be like, I believe we are going to be surrounded by more enemies. We should try to leave.
Yeah, let's do that. DM, can I grab the skull of the Minotaur before we take off?
Yeah. Here's what's going to happen. I'm going to roll 1d4, and we're going to see how many rounds you guys have to get out of here. Oh wow, you guys are lucky. You have 4 rounds to get out of here before these guys go.
Nice. Yeah. Great.
Should be fine.
I'm gonna
Right,
grab the skull and make my way back to the
Yeah.
bullet.
Nogu's going to try and do medicine to try and help calm down, Big Madam.
Are we
There you go.
still going in combat rounds? In
Yeah,
initiative
because we're
mode?
going towards rounds. Yeah, just like, Nogu's at the bottom, and who
Can I
goes at
take
20.
over and have Nogu assist me?
It is now your turn. Yeah, he was just finishing up because it's the end of the round. So he tried to do his best. He's trying his best, but he does not think Sal is in the right spot. He's not
Right.
helping like with the pain of rocks falling. All right, Talva, you're up.
I would like
grab the
to.
skull?
Yeah, gonna grab the skull, inspect it later. Make my way back to the bullet.
No, right back.
Yeah.
Making my way back to the
Sure.
bullet. Okay. Copyright strike. No. So is she still like stuck under rubble? Like
Yeah,
what's
she's still stuck under quite a lot of rubble. As you like come on the back end, you can also see, yeah, it's not crowning, but she is in a lot of pain down there.
Yeah, I'm gonna use my fingers to judge the dilation real quick, and
You realize you need bigger fingers.
I'm gonna use my hands to judge the
I
dilation.
need to judge by arms. Yeah, by arm.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. If you want to figure that out, then that's a medicine check.
No, I'll do that later. But I'm gonna turn back to Medu and Puta and say, we need to clear out the rubble. And since I can't really do it alone, I'm gonna try to get the Bulette back in better shape. So can I do something to ease the pain for now so that she can get moving?
Okay. You have two options. You can either ease the pain, or you can try and speed up giving birth of the baby. Because according to Bill, once they've given birth, they can get up and go.
Cool.
However, Bill is unconscious.
Right. Bill is unconscious. Fuck. Okay.
Yeah. So he cannot confirm this. But yeah.
It's fine. I'll take. I think my memory serves me well, and I will remember his words, and I will try to speed up her
Childbearing
her
process.
labor. Yeah. What do I roll?
Guys, this is the first D&D live birth on stream.
Yay!
Hey, that's
moment.
a
We are
brand new sentence.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. What do I roll?
Yeah. This is either medicine or animal handling.
I'll
I
go
don't
with
even-
medicine.
Sure.
Do I have
Do you-
advantage from?
You ask Nogu for help?
Yes.
Yeah, he gives you advantage on this.
Natural 1 and natural 20.
Nogu,
Wow!
And 5 plus 5, so 25.
Nogu is a big help.
Heck
Like
yeah.
you came forward and it moved his leg to hit, and like Nogu's like, wait, no, takes the hit for you, then fine. And so you're able to like get in there, calm the creature down, sing.
So you get it
sing.
where? Where exactly am I getting? 'Cause
Oh,
Do you want me to go
God,
into
judging the
excruciating
size of
detail?
the
I can go into
I'm begging
excruciating
you.
detail. Okay. So yeah. So there's multiple holes. No. All right. So you go in and you're like helping to calm, using the power of like magic and just like soothing it down. As with, I gotta respect the nat 20. There's like sounds of screaming, of pain, and then
Wow.
as an extremely slimy little bullet comes out of the chamber.
Cool.
And just there, this thing is like, it's big. It's like the size of a greyhound. As it's like popped out.
Right. Can Noku help me lift the baby Bulette onto the mama's back?
Yeah. It's like there on the ground. And yeah, he's like, I'm coming. And yeah, he'll help once it's his turn. But like, you've got it. And it took your movement to get up here. And then it took your action to like speed up the pregnancy this much.
Right.
But yeah, and like almost like magic, she immediately starts like,
Okay.
yeah, baby's crying like nonstop.
Oh
Um,
my
yeah,
God,
I'm
it's
just
going
gonna
to
try to-
attract everything.
Yep.
here.
I'm just gonna like try to shush it.
All right.
You're going to shush a bullet?
Shh. I don't know. I'll pat it. I'll rub its back.
Yeah, you just put a silencer on it. Okay. Maybe it's your turn.
Thank God I work with animals here. I'm going to go over to Cosmo's cage. I assume that at some point I must have got a blanket for him. You know, just like
He's got a
overnight.
blanket.
Yeah, I'm gonna
Yeah, he has a blanket.
I'm gonna take one of his blankets. Sorry, Cosmo, I'll buy you a new one. And wrap this, swaddle this poor Bulette baby in it. And can I use animal handling to make it
Yes,
quiet?
give it animal handling. We also, give it animal handling.
I mean, Jesus, this is gonna. Oh, I get a D4 and shit, right?
You do?
Ah, that was nearly a nat 20, useless. Anyway.
Damn.
But I will roll the D4. Well, thanks. That's a big 8.
8.
You swaddle it with the blanket. It scratches and screams and just like put it like smacking you around. And you
This
realize
takes me back.
if you want to get this blanket on this kid, you're going to have to take damage. Do you wish to take damage, or do you just want to like?
Yes, I'll take damage.
All right.
I'll take damage. I'm fine.
You
Look
take,
I
how
haven't
excited
been hurt
Chirag is to like deal damage. He's like, all right. I was like, oh, geez.
I just love the magic of childbirth. Okay.
Sure,
5 points of damage.
This is the content everybody came here for. A bullet giving birth.
Yeah.
5 points?
5 points of damage.
That's
And
okay.
it bites.
I've taken more damage from Cosmo throwing up on me. It's okay.
Cosmo gives you the look of like, I don't want the blanket back.
Yeah, okay, I got it, buddy. I'm not going to
You
give
can
it
keep
back.
it.
This has
Yeah.
been requisitioned.
Okay. Yeah.
Yes.
Any bonus actions?
Bonus action, can I climb back onto Bull's back with the kid?
What's it called? Yeah, it took. Yeah, you got some movement left. Yeah, you can climb. Like it's on its side, so you're like able to get into position. Yeah, Bull's just like resting there. It's not struggling. It's not making noise. And like the little bullet you've got in your hand, it's like swaddled, so it's like a little safer. So it's like stopped crying.
Ooh, wait,
So
hang on. I can do animal friendship and shit.
Oh my gosh.
Can you do it as a bonus action?
Is it a bonus action? No, it's not. It's a full action. I'll wait for it.
So you can do that next turn. Cool.
Yeah.
All right. Next up, Pewter.
The birth is done.
Birth is done.
The baby bullet is in Medu's hands.
Yeah.
The mother bullet is now calm.
It's calm, but still trapped under like. There's no opening for it to go. It's
Right.
Still, like,
I'm
kinda
gonna
trapped.
try move more of the rocks, maybe by punching through them. I'm just gonna try to topple them off, like shove them off her so that she's free.
Cool. Are you doing it just like hard work doing it, or are you trying to like
I'm gonna
analyze like if I remove this rock, everything else will fall?
Yeah, I'm gonna try use I don't have okay blah blah. I don't have anything that can really help with this aside from a bedroll. So maybe what I'll do is use the bedroll to create a bit of a slope and then just methodically topple some rocks off so they just tumble down easily and don't fall on anyone.
Yeah. Give me either an intelligence or wisdom check. This is something completely separate. Just
Okay.
like give me an intelligence or wisdom check.
I'll give you a wisdom check. Wisdom check. We're gonna. Wow, not very wise today with a 4.
Yeah. This seems like the best course of action that you can come up with. So, blankets. You want to use blankets to try and topple over the rocks, is what I'm hearing.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, there was only one blanket, and it's wrapping up the bullet. But there's other bedrolls and things you can.
Yeah,
use
like
in your
I'm using my
nutshell.
own bedroll and things. Yeah.
Sure, that's fine. So you just like putting on the rocks and try to like topple them over. This sounds very clever. I'm gonna say this is like find the right spot. It's either investigate or it's athletics. No, yeah, it's that or athletics.
Okay, I'll go with athletics. Thank you for giving me that option because I'm not a very smart person. So I will just try to. Yes, that's a good 18 total.
Nice.
You're like moving, and like most of the opening is like cleared up, and like it's like big enough that any of you guys could like walk through. It's like the bullet might be able to move, but it's like lying on its side. It needs to be like cajoled into moving. Okay. All right. Next.
Can I still talk? I just want
Yeah.
to see if I can kind of talk to the bullet. I know it doesn't necessarily understand me, but just in a
Sure.
soothing voice, be like, your offspring. Pewter doesn't know how to be. So your offspring, the ugly bullet, is completely safe. You are now capable of continuing, as we have been told by your master. Please get us out of here.
Cool.
Speaking of the master, he's
yeah.
still. Where exactly is he unconscious? Off Bull or on Bull? Where is Bill?
Off-ball.
Off
Oh, let's
okay,
leave
cool.
him.
Oh no!
Cool. Yeah, you talk to it.
Then we'll get 2 bullets. For the
I-
price of 1.
Give me an give me an animal handling check with disadvantage.
Oh boy, me or
Because you
You are
call
not
her
it.
baby ugly.
yeah.
You, because you were trying to get it to move.
Yeah. Okay.
And you
So
insulted her newborn child.
That with
more consider
smart.
disadvantage, that's a 9. Yeah,
That's not too bad.
it doesn't even seem to care what you're
Alright.
saying.
that's fair.
Can
Pewter-
I yell
Yeah.
something out to Pewter and Co?
Sure. What
I
do you
will
want to yell?
say, we need to get Bill on the bull.
Cool. We move on next to Nogu is getting up, like recovering from the head wound. Is like helped you along. Alika, give me a D20 roll.
Oh, me? Okay.
You want high, yeah.
Okay.
Oh,
D20.
hi.
Come on, D&D Beyond. That's shit. That's a 6.
Cool. Bill gets one death saving throw.
Oh,
Alright.
Fuck. Okay. Yeah, it's fine.
Right.
It's fine.
Cool. All right. As I've said before, that was round 1. You have 3 rounds left as these things are coming closer. These, what you've identified as at least 2 gnolls.
Cool.
Talvar,
Yes, I
You
will
have-
make my way over to Bill. Cast Spare the Dying on him to spare him from
Cool.
dying, and then try to, if I still have enough action left, which I probably don't, but I will try to carry him back onto Bull.
Cool.
And I'm like, as I'm doing this, I'm like, I'm sorry, I know you just gave birth, but we really need to get out of here because I feel bad for just like loading things onto this just out of pregnancy bullet. I
Sure.
understand how
give-
terrible I'm being.
Sure.
but-
Give me an animal. Give me an animal handling check. I would say with disadvantage, but you were such a good midwife. You were so good at like OBG, OBE. I don't know. The one who helps with the doctor who does childbirth. You roll straight
Yeah.
instead of with disadvantage.
Thank you.
Isn't OB like,
Okay, what am I rolling?
OBGYN.
Animal handling.
That's 15 plus 3, so
18.
18.
It does that whole like, I got to. It's so early in the morning. Grunt as it gets up, and on its turn, it's going to start moving. Meidu, do you want to act before or after Bull?
This time I will act before. I would use animal friendship. And cast it on Bull, not the baby, because what is the baby going to do? Attack me?
Okay.
Well, it did already.
It has.
That's okay. I'm used to that. But like the big point of interest here is Bull. So I'm going to cast animal friendship on Bull. Which basically means, what? Are they charmed by me? Something. If the beast's intelligence is 4 or higher, it fails. Is it smarter than that?
It is not 4 or higher. It is less than 4.
Okay, then you must succeed on a wisdom saving or be charmed.
All right. Needs to succeed on a wisdom saving throw. I will pull it up. You're doing it on the mum, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Big bull and baby bull, so big bull.
Yeah. Yeah. Big bull.
Mama bull.
Check the movie out. This is what it is. It is exactly what it is. It has failed. And so now it considers you, as your dragon mark glows, like imposing the power of, the natural gift of House Vidalis to be good with animals. It recognizes, that game recognizes you. It's like, oh, this is a friend. And just like, you feel, a connection. You got like the kind of trust you and Cosmo have naturally over a year, over experience. Like you've kind of like gotten that magically right now with this creature.
Right.
Yeah.
I
It's not like
wanna-
a friend spell where we'll hate you afterwards. It's like, okay, yeah, I'll listen to you for
Yeah.
now.
I'm going to walk over towards the head of it and holding the baby. And look,
Yeah.
the baby's good. We're going to take care of it. I don't know if you care, but we're going to take care of it. And there's some danger coming, so I know you're in pain, but if you could start making a move with all of us on your back and your friend Bill, who we will also take care of, be great.
All right. And with that, on its turn, pulls up on its side and just starts to move. Just like starts tunneling the rest of the way and just goes faster and faster and starts to tunnel away. In the distance behind you, as you just like keep moving, you're just saying go straight.
Do we know, like,
I don't know the way
other
to
options,
do.
hold on, are there options besides straight?
Of
It's
course
a
there
bullet. It
are.
can make its own tunnels.
Up,
Oh, it can make
side,
tunnels. Let's
down.
just go down the beaten path, right?
There's no.
Sure.
Is there a beaten path? Oh, there's a beaten path.
There
Yeah,
was a
the
beaten
tunnel.
path that was trapped, and then you got to the trap, and now you're moving straight ahead. All right. And with that,
Wake up Bill and then like ask him.
all right, you go on ahead, and you just keep moving, avoiding the potential threat of what was behind you. And now
Great.
we're out of initiative. Yeah. Are you guys doing anything in the wake up Bill, like a spell or some medicine check or anything? You're just
I
letting it
will-
wake up on itself.
I will, noticing Bill's state, I will think back to what I had observed in the field, and see if I can just splash a little bit of water on him and use that to wake him up.
Oh, okay. Some tough love. I can see it. Give me a.
Water as in like a gentle sprinkle. I'm not throwing a bucket on his face.
Okay. Yeah. Give me a medicine check.
All right. Medicine check.
To be fair, a bucket is way more effective.
Can I assist?
Sure.
Saves
Roll with
from
advantage.
experience.
Okay.
Oh, unless you don't need to.
No.
Hey.
Cool.
So that's a 10 to, with advantage.
Cool. All right.
Why
go
do you
down,
roll like
And you
shit?
get So you get like you get spritz of water, and then however your idea of a spritz is different from a normal spritz. So you're like
This is
you
accurate.
spritz, yeah, you go, and you go, oh, so much, and then he's like, wait, oh, why is there oil in my face? And you guys, oh, you spritzed out the wrong fluid. This was your snack later. This is oh,
This is true.
why
I was
am
like,
coming-
oh, no. And then I tried to like scrape it back because I don't want to waste my food.
Oh, don't eat me. Oh, don't. Is this how Warforged eat? Oh, I don't want to be sauteed. Oh, I'm not a condiment.
You don't look delicious
Yeah.
anyway.
Oh my god, what the heck? Oh my god. And he's like the baby.
Yeah, that happened.
What do you mean? What the heck is this? This is the baby of your friend. What do you mean? What the heck is this?
I'm sorry. Up until yesterday, I thought Bull was a good dude, and now my dude gave birth, and I'm just a little caught up in all this. I didn't expect to be an uncle today. Oh man.
You slept
Congratulations.
on the whole thing while this happened, by the way.
I
Just
was knocked unconscious. I'll have you know.
Fine, we saved your life, by the way. You're welcome.
You're
Thanks
welcome.
for that. That was good.
Yeah. You could obviously pay us back by agreeing to let us have the bullet. I think that's a fair. But more on that later.
Wait a minute.
I'm just hanging behind
Yeah, but,
Talvar as someone who is tired of all the different random animals.
Yeah. You're like behind the guy giving like these signals to Medu and maybe Talwa. Medu, Talwa, give me insight checks.
Insight check.
Oh, boy.
That was cocked. I will roll again. Oh, that's nice.
Can I roll double digits?
20,
Yes, I
not
can.
natural.
Right, no,
I'm
that's
Team
no-
Cosmo, so any other pet
No.
inclusion is against my.
Yeah. Medu, what did you get?
13.
13. You look at the guy and he's just like, I guess that makes sense. All right, well, I'm sure you guys will be good parents to it, and it'll be okay. With a 20, he's performing. Like this guy is so relieved he doesn't have to look after 2 bullets. He's just like you could just like see him. You don't know why. You presume that's the reason why, but he does that whole yes kind of thing like under his like.
When he does it, I point it out. I'm like, I can see that, right? Like, I'm glad you're happy. We're happy to take the bullet off your hands, but I will need your help in training, said Bullet. Obviously. Right, guys?
Once, can we have a group meeting for a second? Just 1 minute, please.
While we ride the bullet,
Yes,
Alright, well-
while we got the bullet, it's big enough for a group meeting.
Have we covered far enough of a distance for that threat to be gone of the
You travel for about less than a minute. Are you asking in character? Yeah, and you
No,
haven't told him there's a threat.
Yeah, I will let I'm like, oh, by the way, there's gnolls behind us. We're trying to get
What
away.
the fuck?
What?
No, wait. Is it the pact?
Is
What?
it the...
I mean,
The Zinnia
didn't-
pact? Are they after us?
Yeah.
What the fuck did you guys do? I was knocked out for like how long, and you pissed off the Zinnia pact?
no, we
The
were
pack.
attacked. We defend
They attacked
ourselves.
us.
Yeah.
They attacked you.
And
You saw
you. Yeah.
What
I
is
mean,
wrong
we
with your
did-
memory? Is it also broken like mine?
I remember a Minotaur attacking us.
That was
A
after.
skeleton.
No, that was
The Zinnia
before.
Wait.
It's like he looks at you and he's like, "The Zinnia pact." Oh, really? None of you? No. All of you served
No.
in the military, so all of you can give me history check to see if you know
Oh,
what
yeah.
this is.
History.
History.
Anyone in the
Hardcore
chat?
history.
Anyone who knows in the
Again.
chat, type say that you know in the chat, and we'll believe you. Alright, so 16.
I've
Anyone
realized
have
that the
15?
dice ally with me when I'm a DM and hate me when I'm a player.
Oh wow.
8.
That is-
Same, because I wrote a natural one.
8.
Okay,
was
so
16.
8, 9. You guys don't really know what this is. You, because your memory of the war is a little like very frazzled, so there's a lot you don't remember, except for like the water oil trick.
Sure.
Yeah. Medu, you weren't really involved in what this was. Like, you were like very specific goals, so you didn't interact with other groups, so you wouldn't know about this near pact. But it does sound familiar. You are 16. The Xenia Pact is. I have to start at the beginning. The Xenia Pact, a long time ago, all the gnolls were under the control. Almost all of them were under control of demonic creatures. When the gnolls broke free of their control and escaped from that and became their own independent thing, their own independent group, and freed them some of their yokes, they had their own place in the part of the world that would one day become Droam. And they kind of took those monster lands. And they realized they didn't want to fight each other, but they also realized if they didn't fight, monsters would come and destroy them. So they realized the best way to kind of rule would be, or to live, would be to take the life of the mercenary. So they made they all became well-known mercenaries. Gnoll archers are very well wanted in the lands of Droam because very few monsters. Most monsters are physical. Very few of them know how to use a bow and arrow. But they also made a pact, which is that gnolls were going to be on all sides of the war, like all sides of monster pact and all that kind of stuff. So there would always be a gnoll winning. But gnolls would always refuse to fight other gnolls, even if they were on opposing sides of the war. They will kill everyone else, but a gnoll will not attack another gnoll, at the behest of outsiders. If they fight because of themselves, that's another thing. So the Xenia Pact is well known as basically almost all gnolls in Droam are like part of it. It's like a mercenary organization, and they are very good. And so like when you hear, if you've like pissed off the pact, or if you're like, it's possible you might have pissed off all of them, which is just like a lot of gnolls. And if they're hunting you, their gnolls they're very good hunters. So you know that like in the war, there was some use of them, but like they weren't that widespread there. Mostly they fight in Droam, but they are somewhat of a threat. You don't know why they'd be down here in the tunnels, but probably patrolling. That would be your best guess.
Just to clarify, they did try to attack us, right?
Well, you heard the sound of yelps coming towards you.
Before the Minotaur, was that goblins, or are we just misremembering?
Goblins and kobolds.
Yeah.
Oh,
Okay,
right.
so we haven't really gotten.
Yeah.
We've not fought any gnolls.
Yeah, we haven't.
Oh, fuck. Thank God. Oh, good. You
Except that one back in Shan.
You
Yeah.
nearly broke. You destroyed gave me all 3 of my heart attacks at once. Ah.
Right.
Whew.
Yeah, that's a
Okay.
myth, buddy. But okay. I'm gonna.
I think I know how my own body works, says the dry queen, the insect creature.
I'm gonna. So if we've made a safe distance away from the gnolls, I would recommend that we all take a break and let Bo recover for a bit, because this is harrowing probably for her.
The only thing I'd say is that they would probably, if they are chasing after us, they would probably keep following us. We can make some distance, but I'm gonna have to try and lose them. So we're gonna have to take a little bit of a detour away from.
Sure. Yeah, let's take that
destination.
detour and then
All right,
take the rest.
I'll start working on a detour.
Cool.
And yeah,
We could collapse
Alright.
the tunnel behind us.
you can do that. That'd be quite clever.
Wait, what? We can just outrun them, surely.
Yeah, but like, Bull's probably a little tired.
I mean,
Yeah.
the issue is not outrunning them. It's the fact that wherever Bull goes, they literally leave a tunnel behind. Which
Right.
means if we stop and they're still chasing us, it's like what they say about humans. They can just chase down big creatures and they don't stop. It's like they were born to do marathon running. It's insane. Humans freak me out. Some offense.
DM, I would like to harness divine power to regain 1 spell slot.
You got the power.
Okay. Sorry, I didn't catch that. Could you do that one more time?
You got the power.
Oh my
Nice.
god.
Now I want to watch Bruce Almighty.
We all do.
Yeah.
All right, let's take that detour and then
All right.
let's rest, because
Okay. Are you guys doing any collapsing of tunnels shenanigans, or are you just gonna keep going?
I have no idea how I could possibly do that.
could I smite something to collapse the tunnel?
If you have the power of smite, sure.
I
About finding
do
the right
have-
spot.
Uh-huh.
Alaka, Alaka and Indrani, give me int or wisdom checks. Your choice.
I'll do wisdom because I'm not very smart. 19 plus
No.
3.
22.
22.
I'm not rolling anything good today. 10.
Yeah, you're trying to think like ways to help, but while Talvar, you're looking and I think like, if I smite in a certain spot, I could do it, but I'm not that strong. And then you looked at Alika's. Alika, where are you hiding? Like, you were given a bit of the wing talisman, right?
Oh, it's with these guys. I think one
Yeah,
of you
no.
guys kept it in the bag. In
Yeah,
the bag.
Pewter. Is that in Pewter's bag or in Talvar's bag?
Oh, yes. Hang on.
Yeah,
Uh,
yeah.
Use
At this
the
point-
talisman to exchange power.
Talvar realizes this with a 22 that she's like, if I use this and I take the bullet strength, it'd be much easier for me to collapse the thing. However, I should probably do this after it's stopped because then it will have my strength and it will not be able to travel as far.
Yeah.
So you realize you could probably use that to like collapse tunnels once you found a resting point.
Let's do that. That's the plan. Yeah.
All right.
Sure.
So yeah.
Incredible thinking, guys. Well done. What a
Thank
great
you.
plan.
Yeah, I came up with that myself. Yeah. Because there's
Nice
this voice in my
written.
head that somehow tells me what to do.
You
and-
hear voices in your
Your
head? Is
God.
that normal
Yeah,
for
just
organics?
one. It's like a British. I mean, what's the British equivalent of Eberron?
Wow.
It depends which part everyone you go. The British accent will pop up everywhere.
There's a
And then
north
the DM doesn't
everywhere.
dictate. Yeah.
It's
Does
this
your god
Eber-
speak to you in your head?
It shouldn't, but it's weird that it does. Don't listen to them. Just continue doing as I say, Alva. It's
Hmm.
fine.
Oh
it's fine.
boy.
Yes, just have
She's
some tea and
alive.
crumpets. All right. Yeah. So you've taken. You go over and you find like it makes a new tunnel. It like makes a new tunnel. It starts carving its own way till you come to like a resting spot. After about 5 minutes of going on, you pop out. It stops and like places it like a cove area for it to like rest down in. Who wants to do the strength swapping shenanigans?
You've got the smite. I think you better do it.
I could smite, but we have a monk with really powerful fists. So,
I am not very strong. I am
but we'll fix the strong part.
I am somewhat actually no, I'm very weak, but
Here's the thing. I think I should preserve my energies for the day in case we need healing or something of the sort. So maybe, Tutor, you could do this.
I am not sure how this talisman will interact with my mechanical nature, but I am curious to
You'll
find
be
out.
fine.
Perhaps this will give me a greater understanding of disgusting organics.
I feel like you're developing this hate towards organic creatures, and
Yeah, it's a
that's
little
concerning,
weird.
buddy.
It is not clean, it is not sensible, it does not follow any rational patterns, it's often very chaotic. By all definitions, this is disgusting, but that does not make it wrong.
Nogu like stops and he snips himself. Like I thought I was clean.
I do not
Uh.
mean unhygienic. I simply mean
Right.
that it is not organized in
I'd
any
be
way.
I'd be fucking clean if someone hadn't spilled oil on my face.
This is true. You would have been.
There you go.
So-
That's logical. Now,
Go fix
so-
the cave entrance.
So yeah, you go over and you touch. What is your current strength?
My current strength is an 8, which is a
Fine.
minus
As you
1.
like touch the bullet as like resting down,
Yeah.
you pull out the talisman as well, and it's like Nogu like guides you to. Okay, so
Okay.
you hold it in one hand. You press the talisman against the creature you want to do,
Okay.
and then you just focus on what you want to swap. So you can either swap one of your ability scores with the bullet, or you can swap one of your modes of movement. So, for example, you could swap your speed with its speed, with either its like movement or its burrow.
Right.
Yeah, those are its only two form modes. It's got movement or it's got burrow.
Okay.
Or you
I
can swap one of its ability scores.
I could technically use burrow and create like collapsing, like weaken the tunnels around us so that they start caving in instead of trying to punch them down. That doesn't make a lot of sense. So like basically because the way tunnels are held up is it's all compacted pressure, right? So if I create enough weak spots, it should just cave in.
Okay.
Yeah. You can like burrow like across the walls.
Yeah,
right?
yeah. Basically just create a bunch of points for it to spill and weaken. Yeah?
All right. So taking that power,
Yeah.
as you know, this will. So you're swapping your speed with its bow.
Yes.
Okay, so your speed, you no longer have walking speed, as your hands basically and claw and feet turn into like long bullet-like claws, and they're just
Okay.
like popping out.
Okay.
And you see the bullet, like its hand, like turns into like these nubs that are a little bit like look a little bit like steel, and it's like stumbling a little bit, like trying to figure that out.
Okay.
Because you've got this like bullet, you got these like bullet claws, and you can just like as you step forward, you just fall down and can just start burrowing like a like a mole.
I'm gonna go like the in Avatar, those underground
Yeah, badger moles.
badger moles. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like swimming my way around the tunnel and
Are you making a secret tunnel through the mountain?
Secret tunnel.
okay. Yes. And I'm going to start creating basically a variety of weak spots so that, I don't know if I need to roll anything to make sure that the tunnel behind us collapses, but the path ahead remains fine.
Okay, so you want do you want to do it that it collapses now, or do you want to be like it collapses when someone walks somewhere?
No, it should collapse now, so they just lose track of us.
Oh, excellent. In that case, you're like doing this like clever maneuvering. This can either be this will be I think this will be either be in investigation or athletics. Those seem like good enough roles. Like investigation's finding the weak points, figure that out.
Would you
Alternatively,
consider survival as an option? Or
I would.
Okay. So yeah, that's basically what I'm thinking about. It is like, okay,
I would
thinking
also allow nature. But yeah.
I'll go with survival, yeah. Because nature's intelligence for some reason. I clicked D&D Beyond, it's fine. I got a 16.
Yeah, it takes a little while as you're like digging, and then there's like this sound like, and then give me a perception check.
Perception, I'm gonna do a real roll this time. I'm a real roll.
All the fake
Oh
rolls.
wow, that's a 9. Perception is 19, yeah.
All right, 19. You're like coming down. You pop out on the ground, just like standing in front of this tunnel, and like looking at the others, and they're like, "Wait, nothing's happened." Collapses right behind you, and you just like all this like there's now where there was once a tunnel, it's just like collapsing of just like soil and dirt, and it looks like there was never a tunnel. And you're just like you're looking at like very proud of yourself. With a 19, you heard like through the tunnels like these things were coming, and you can like as you're like right next to it, you and no one else can basically hear like, "Wait, what the? What if I swear there was a? Anyone hear that collapse? Did there a tunnel collapse?" And it's like you can hear like smuttering of like sound, and in a language you don't understand as they're speaking,
He
chattering to
speaks-
each other. What languages do you speak? Theodore?
Languages, I speak Common and Orc.
You have no idea what they're saying. But there's like some disgruntled like sounds. They're like chattering among themselves. They're not walking on, but they are very upset, and there's like a lot of you in this thing. So if
Right.
they are going to come after you, they're either going to have to find another way, or they're going to have to be digging. Yeah.
Right.
But it sounds like hearing from the chattering, there's at least 3 of them, maybe more.
Okay. I have a question.
But it'll if they dig if they
Yeah.
dig, it's going to take them time.
Okay. All right. I think we have earned ourselves a short rest, but we will have to get going quickly after that.
At least.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
I'll-
Everybody off Bull.
Yeah, but I'll go up to Bull and just like explain with whatever's left of animal friendship. Just be like, okay, you're not gonna be able to move very well for a little while, so just hang tight and take some rest. And I've got your tyke here if you want to have a look. But we're going to wait for about an hour or something.
If we use a short rest, we heal up, right?
Yeah, you can spend hit points to heal yourself.
Is there anything else unless it's a specific ability? I don't think so.
I don't think you have any special abilities.
Okay. Here's what I think I can do then. Because while you guys short rest, I'm not going to benefit because I have all my hit points. I haven't taken any damage, and I don't regain any abilities. No, I regain my key points.
Key points.
Okay, never mind.
Yeah.
I will have to short rest.
Yeah.
I was like, he's
now,
gonna figure it out in 3, 2. There it is.
now you embrace the wonders of meditation.
Yes.
Ooh, I also get my 2 spells back with short rest.
Okay, I'm gonna. Okay,
Yeah.
so let's take turns in short rest. If you would like, I would be happy to take first guard duty and continue to keep watch. However, I might need to unbond from the bullet, as these are not
Yeah.
good weapons to fight with. And I hold
You should
them.
do
Actually, you feel like it would not have affected your fighting ability. It would have affected your ability to walk.
I need to
Yeah.
be able to walk.
Yeah, you can will it. Like, as you have the talisman, you can will it to end early. Otherwise, it naturally lasts an hour. So,
Okay,
it is gone.
gonna let it. Yeah.
Yeah, so you've got that going. At this point, like, Nogu's like checking. Nogu's like patching himself up, and he looks like, anyone need any? You guys can roll your healing now if you need it. And Nogu's there to say, like, if anyone needs any extra healing.
I don't really need healing, but I guess I'll take it.
Again,
I just lost 5 points.
I'm just gonna use my hit die.
Not a big deal.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm back at full health. That's great.
Where the hit dice in D&D Beyond? Intel, I've never done this. Do you get hit die in D&D Beyond, or is it like something else? Or you just roll a die?
It should be there. 1 second. Maybe my campaigns have find you guys, and I should be able to see it.
Otherwise, I'll just roll a d10. That's fine. I don't care. It's the same. Oh, and your con modifier, right? It's fine.
What's your con modifier?
Yeah, I've healed back full. It's good.
Excellent. Excellent. Yeah. As you are going and thinking, I'm going to grab a bottle of water. In the meantime, chat, suggest names for Baby Bullet.
Yes, give us names for baby bullets. Also, I have.
Hang tight. Are we really adopting a bullet?
Should we?
Should we?
I think we should.
Yesterday I was in the cab with Nirali and we saw a tiny kitten on the side of the side path,
no.
and it was just like it was a trafficked area and it was just going ma ma, and I swear we both were just crushed and wanted to keep it so badly, and like luckily the cab drove off because I can't keep another pet, but I was just like, it was just
Dude, don't
so
do this. I have
tiny and
handed
like,
over kittens over roads
Oh
so
my
many times.
God.
God, I've had like horror stories with stuff.
yeah.
Let's do it. Guys, 2 announcements for folks who are still around. We are gonna have a watch party for Campaign 3 Episode 1 at 9:30 p.m. on Friday on Desis and
Is
Dragon
it
server.
9:30 p.m. for our?
Yes.
Because
Wait, hold
The
on.
rebroadcast, not the first.
hold on. The
And-
second rebroadcast is at a different point from the first rebroadcast.
Yes, so it's at
Yes,
9:30
the first
p.m. IST.
broadcast is the first broadcast is just directly after the episode, which
Yeah.
apparently is like 4.5 hours.
That's announcement 1, 9:30 p.m. on the Desis and Dragon server. So join if you wanna hop in, and if you wanna do a live watch at 7:30 a.m., TPK are doing one on their server, so you should join theirs for that.
I'll probably go to
Cool.
that because I mean, they're cool and all
Yeah,
that.
for somebody who wakes up at
Yeah.
11 in the morning, doesn't work for
What
me.
you
but-
mean to say is, what for somebody who sleeps at 3 a.m. at night?
yeah, make fun of my insomnia. Why don't you?
It's not making fun. It's accurate.
All right, those are the 2 announcements. Cool.
Hey, I might join in the TPK chat. Let's see.
Grabo
Nice.
is a name that's been suggested
Yeah,
by Super.
Grab- Nice. Now,
Hmm.
for those who don't know, Super came up with such wonderful ideas as Dude Ranch.
Chad, bro.
True.
Yes.
Shema recommends Laboon
Hmm?
for One Piece fans. Shubham, I think you might get that.
I don't actually, weirdly enough. Let me
Anyway,
see the
we'll
spelling.
keep the names coming, and we will.
Yeah, they
Um,
probably won't decide immediately. They're still going to be fretting about whether they even
Yeah.
want to keep the thing.
yeah, do we? Because we have Cosmo also. What if he gets jealous?
The little bullet who could. It's just like squiggling around in the blanket, and it's just like mewling. Not loudly like crying, but it's like it's about to cry.
Aw. Can I hold the bullet,
Yeah,
please?
it's heavy.
It's heavy. Again, it's like carrying a greyhound.
Yeah, I'll
Oh,
sit down and rest the bullet on my lap, and just like caress it gently to see if I can calm it down. Can I
No,
tell its gender? It's
You want to look?
It's like 1 day old. Give it some time. Jeez.
Okay.
That's what she
Yeah.
did.
You
Anything
also,
yet.
I think you mean, can you tell it's sex? Because I'm pretty sure
Sorry.
bullets don't
Yeah.
have
Yeah.
a gender.
Right.
What is its
Sorry.
biological sex?
Yeah,
Yeah.
biological sex.
So, what as far as you can determine, you look down. You're pretty sure. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna roll for it. All right, let's
Oh
go.
my God.
Okay,
Go.
on a side note, Laboon is a very tragic name to give to a baby bullet that's just been born, so I don't think we'll go with that.
Why? What is happening?
The
with
One Piece character
ba-
story is really sweet, but also like really sad.
You can give it a
Alright.
new ending. But yeah, the baby bullet is a girl.
It's a
Okay,
girl.
Aw.
go.
Yeah, give me an insight check or animal handling check to figure out
Sure.
why it's crying.
That is a 14
Probably
plus
hungry.
5, 16.
It keeps gnashing its jaws, and you realize, oh, this thing's hungry.
Yeah, can I feed it? I look at the mother and I'm like, does she have any sections where she could feed said bullet baby from?
With the connection Maydu has with it through animal friendship, it like looks at it and like it grits its teeth, and it's like, if it tries to feed on me, I will feed on it. As you
Cool.
remember what Bill told you, that
Yeah.
they are not good mothers. They will. This
Cool.
one escaped being eaten by its own mother.
Cool. I will feed it a mushed up version of the food that we got for the big bullet if I can.
Oh,
I will, in the meantime, try to look at the bullet and kind of form a bond to see if I actually can connect to this creature. I do like animals. I just don't
I
want.
want to do that too.
I just-
The
Everybody's
baby?
connecting to animals, and I want to connect to one animal.
the
Okay?
baby or the adult?
Oh, you know what? That's a good idea. I will sit down in front of the adult bullet and kind of thank it for lending me its abilities, and be like, even though I find organics gross, that was an interesting experience. And then I'll ask it, and obviously I don't expect any answers from this, but I'll still try. I'll ask it what she would like to name her daughter.
Do they have a concept of this?
Yeah,
Do they have a concept of names?
We'll find out.
yeah.
Okay.
You like look at the thing, look it dead on the eye, right? And then you hear, yeah, and then you like hear a sound like, then you hear, I've always been partial to Daisy. As you look at the thing,
Daisy Bullet?
yeah. You look at it. The thing's mouth did not move. As you realize, yeah. Are you still looking at the bullet?
Yeah, I'll continue looking at it.
Okay. Everyone else, as he's like looking at the bullet, you also heard the sound not come from the bullet. As you can see, this like Taven, there is like a further entrance. Like he's like come to this area where there's like a further tunnel like goes on ahead, and you come to this like little resting spot. And you can see, just like looking down at you guys from like an overcropped area where another tunnel, you can see a half-orc woman, long braids down her hair, nose ring that goes up to her ear, looking down at you guys. She's got a big trench coat, brown trench coat, and she's like staring
Whoa.
down at you guys. Just like look at a
She sounds
smirk
hot.
as you're just with a smirk as you're just like talking to this bullet, and said like, "Yeah, Lucy." Yes, like, "Yeah, Lucy's great. Also, I'm big." And she's like doing this thing like, "Yes, I'm definitely that." And yeah, you should go get gold and jewels and bring it to me because I love that shit.
You have taken a very odd turn for an organic.
Mhm.
I did not why would you need gold?
You talking
Listen, I'm a woman with needs.
Can the rest of us see this orc?
Oh yeah, 100%.
I'm just gonna let it play out for a second while I take out my hand axe and just watch.
Yeah, Bill's like, wait a minute, that's not what Bull's voice sounds like. Oh my god! And he stumbles over. Fuck.
I'll be
and he's,
like, Pewter,
scrambles and hides.
can you look up for a second, buddy?
Yes, I'm looking up at Talvar. Like what?
Right there.
And in Orcish, I will just be like, oh, hello. I was just asking the bullet about what she wanted to name her daughter, and then she said she wants gold. Very odd. What are you doing
Yeah,
there?
that, he sort of responded, yeah, that does sound absolutely crazy. Why would a bullet be into that? Anyway,
Yeah.
and then she like switches back to common, like, so, what you all doing? What you all doing down here, hiding out here? and like Bill is just like hiding for the life of himself.
Are you gonna kill us?
Oh,
And
that depends. Would it be profitable to kill you?
Not really.
Oh no, we are very cheap. We practically
And
stole
broke.
this bullet.
Yeah.
You stole this bullet? Well, that's not a
No,
good sign.
Yeah, it's a
she,
stray
like,
bullet.
She like looks up and just like unfolds like she opens up her trench coat and you can see like a badge there, which you recognize as this. Any of you guys could probably, especially Talvar. Actually, all of you guys probably recognize it as a symbol of House Drask.
Yeah.
They're just like looking down, like yeah, because finding down miscreants who steal stuff is kind of our thing.
We didn't actually steal it.
We
It
practically
belongs.
stole it, but not actually stole it.
Okay. What about the baby one? Did you steal that one too?
No, she gave birth to it. We helped her. Now we're just trying to figure
You
out
know,
what
I'm
to
having
name
this
her.
weird flashback of how the bullet chose me, and then it just gave birth. I feel like we're the one who's actually kind of been trusted with
Does anybody
responsibility.
notice how he develops an accent when he's trying to
Yeah.
convince someone of something? Like, I don't know why that comes out. I don't know what's wrong with your module,
Nope.
but
Yeah. Is that like a little damage thing?
I found it endearing.
oh, thanks. Maybe we'll leave it in then.
No, that was Nogu. Nogu said that. He just
Thanks,
looking at
buddy. It's hard to be consistent.
Oh, you're telling me. And like she's like looking down. Yeah, she's like looking down at you. So like, so what the heck are you?
We haven't-
doing? So I'm gonna have to ask you guys. So she's like looking down at all you from the outcrop of it. So I'm gonna assume if you guys are sneaking into Droam on a bullet, that you guys aren't here for. You guys are probably not here under legal pretense.
well,
To be fair, we only took the illegal route because it was cheap.
yeah, like you said,
We have
there's
no reason
well-
to actually be illegal.
Oh well, that'll stand up in court. I didn't want to pay full price.
There's a court in Droam.
Sure, yeah. There's this. Depends where you go. It's either a hag witch who weighs up your heart against the heart of a crow, and whether you're guilty or innocent, your heart's been removed. So take that with you. Or if you're lucky, you get into a gladiatorial coliseum and have to beat a Goliath
right.
or a troll if you're unlucky.
Amazing.
Those fuckers don't go down.
I feel like I would do well with the weighing scales because I don't have a heart.
Oh, good point. She looks like,
What's your name, officer?
detective. Detective
Detective.
Henrietta Dresden. Nice to meet. Well, used to be
Detective
Dresden. Now
Dresden.
now it used to be Dresden. Now I have to go by the Drask. Because, you know,
Right.
she like lifts up her hand and you can see dragon marks on it. Used to be Dresden, but we had to change our names.
Right. I will lift up my like the linen on my shoulder and show her my dragon mark as well. Like, we're here on covert business.
I haven't seen a species like you. That's some kind of aberrant dragon mark?
No, just it's a long story. Even I don't know most of it, but
All right. Well, like if you're a human, I ain't seen to see a human like you before.
well, I know this sounds shady, but we can't really divulge all of our business in Droam. But we're
That
not
does
here to
sound
fuck.
shady.
Yeah, no. But for what it's worth, we're not here to cause trouble. So
Hmm.
make of that what you will.
Give him a persuasion check. See if she believes you.
19
Oh, that's good.
persuasion. What is that? 0, 19.
She's like, I don't want to believe you, but you are very cute. So,
Oh, thanks. You see anime like blushing cheeks and like 3 lines appear on my right cheek.
Genasi are a magical
It's true.
creature, guys. Yeah. They are very kawaii
Yeah,
Desis.
my hair,
she likes it.
the sparks in my hair sort of like flare a little bit.
Yeah. Well, normally I'd be investigating this, but I'm actually on the track for somebody else. Well, some things out.
But what are you looking for?
You guys wouldn't. Well, might sound weird, but yeah, I wouldn't happen to have seen a weird-looking minotaur around
Oh,
here
this
anytime,
one.
would you?
And
Or
I
his
hold
friends?
the head up.
Oh, fuck me.
Yeah, we got rid of it earlier.
She pulls on a rock and she just like comes. With
Is that your property?
She looks down like, well, it was going to be my bounty. And she like comes down for it. And just like, yeah.
You're well. I would like to Sam, can we confer for like a minute? And I huddle up with Medu and Pewter. Like, so what's the play?
Plays here that we have something she wants. She can give us something we want, which is probably safe passage in a direction to Droam.
Wow, you should really lead. All right, just go on, do your thing, and I'm gonna step back, and I'll be like, Medu,
Officer. Wait,
Detective.
why an officer got a
detective.
Detective.
Detective, yes. I'm work as a private investigator, and sometimes I'm bounty hunting. Family business.
Ah, that sounds fascinating. You'll have to tell us more about it sometime. But it seems so. Since we've saved you a little bit of trouble catching this, by the way, it was quite dangerous. Talvar here got hurt. This one got knocked out, and there was a lot of other complications. But as a professional,
who got knocked out?
Nogu.
Bulette right now.
Nogu.
Oh.
Yes, Nogu got knocked out. That's the name of the bullet.
Give me a deception.
Nogu the bullet, and I look at Nogu with like a deadpan look, like shut the fuck up.
14. It was nearly a 1.
Oh my god.
Does she believe that?
Also,
She
what's
believes-
the bounty?
She looks like, oh really? But this thing's no good. But this one's a girl. That's a very masculine name for a female bullet.
You know what?
We don't
defy
really
gender
believe in-
norms.
Yeah.
We're not into that.
Yeah.
Anyways,
I respect it.
Sean's very modern that way.
yeah.
Oh, you're from Sean. Oh, that's
Yeah.
interesting.
Mhm.
Yeah, looks at her. Yeah, she's like scanning all of this. She's like looking at all this.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
I look around and I feel like I talk too much when there's somebody attractive present around me, and I just
Oh, you think? Mhm.
Oh well,
Okay.
Oh, that's gonna make things. Like, well, that's very flattering. She's like she's like smiling as you're saying that. So you must be tongue-tied all the time because you're always around yourself.
Well,
Hmm.
more
I'd-
on that later.
I look at Nogu and I'm
Huh?
like, this is a fascinating human interaction. I did not witness this during the war.
Well, there was that one time, but I was too young for that, so I didn't quite get it. I think I'm starting to get it now.
Okay.
So,
Like,
what's
come-
the
You do not get a
bounty like?
flashback.
What's
Well-
the bounty like on this
Mhm.
Minotaur here?
Well, the bounty was for it and its friends because they were causing trouble near around this area. So I was going to investigate it. The issue is that we're in an area of Droam I'm not really supposed to be, and neither are you. In fact, maybe no one should be around here.
Right. Yeah.
What do you guys know about? Do you guys know where in Droam you are?
I didn't think we'd reach Droam. Where are we?
Oh no, you are. You're in Droam. Yeah, 100%.
I turn to my friend. I'm like, do you know where we are? Bill?
Oh God, you called me out. It's like I saw you hide and jump. You don't need to
You're
do.
pretty. Yeah.
Bill's just like, yeah. Like, good to see you again, Detective. Bill, we're gonna have words
Again?
later.
Oh, you guys
Bill?
know each other. Lovely. Great.
Yeah.
Oh, cute.
Yeah, somebody
us, Bill.
clearly hasn't let go of their, illegal transportation business. I'm like, what? Like they heard this isn't Bill. This isn't Bull. This is
Bill.
Nogu.
And Nil.
Yeah,
No,
yeah, it ain't fine. I was just, hanging out, drinking some honey. Where's the honey? Is that honey on your face? Black honey.
It's quite delicious. You must try it sometime. It's the Sharn specialty.
Oh, okay. She looks-
We harvest it
yeah.
from the dead bodies
She
of
looks- she looks
Warforged. I'm kidding. That's a
kinda
joke.
dark.
Sorry.
Oh, all right. Okay. She takes a minute to consider that. It's like, all right, well, Bill, Bill should have really told you, but you guys have found yourself pretty close to Zanir, which you guys heard of the Zanir Pact?
Yes,
Oh,
I know.
that makes more sense now.
Well,
Bill.
the Zanir Pact, the gnolls are basically all over Droam as they work as mercenaries. You might know. Vinir is kind of like their capital, their holy city, where they go to like pray. It's very important to them. It's like they go for their praying. They spit and step on destroyed statues of the demons who imprisoned them a long time ago. Good times. The suspects I've been chasing, have ended up down here. And so I'm trying to find them before the gnolls do. Because there's a big reward on these guys. Yeah, there's a big reward on these guys. But if the gnolls catch them, well, there's nothing for me. And if the gnolls catch me, well, there'll be nothing left of me. Or anything of you either.
Right.
How many of these things are there?
Well, there was a Well, looks at the creature. There's supposed to be one. There was supposed to be three minotaurs were sent to be hanged down in Great Crag. 3 of them were successfully hanged, and then 3 of them escaped out of their coffins. So we tried to figure that out. They just got up and started moving. I've been tracing them down, trying to find them, and you've seen I found one.
Yeah. Can I do an insight check on her, see if she's being upfront with us?
Go for it.
I dropped my dice. I will roll another one.
I'm
16.
getting rid of these goggles. They keep jumping. Sorry.
All right. She's not telling you. Everything she said is true, but she's also like she hasn't said everything.
Right.
She says she's saying the bare basics.
Yeah.
Like, she's not saying. You notice she didn't say why they were hanged, who hired her, all kinds of things. She just told you where they ran away from. But there's probably a lot more information that she hasn't told you. Also, you get the sincere. Even though she's being versed, she's examining you, and she's looking at Bill and judging. She could still she's ready to turn on you guys. Her hands she has a wand at her side, ready to go. But you also get the impression that she is checking you out.
Nice.
So
we should have a counter for
cute.
all the characters I end up flirting with in this game.
We could just ask Chirag how many NPCs exist in the game.
I haven't flirted with Bill yet.
You're not Bill's type. You're not Bill's type.
Yeah, there you go.
Yes.
So it seems like perhaps we can help each other out. I turned to Medu, go on.
Yes, we can help each other out. So I'm just thinking, since we've already saved you the trouble of this one, and we're happy to give it to you, maybe you can help us out. We are
cheddar
looking.
cheese or that. Yeah, that works too.
Yeah, well, we're looking to go to Great Crag.
Oh.
If you can get us there safely and without any legal issues, that would be super helpful.
All right. Well, I can't go back. I am going to have to head to Great Crag back with the bodies. Thankfully, there's still a reward for bringing them back, dead or super dead. Dead or undead, I guess. So, if you guys can help me find the last 2, then I'll take you back. I'll lead you back to Great Crag.
Great. And could you let our buddy Bill off the hook here?
Looks at Bill. They're
Maybe we can go on a date to compensate.
He's thinking it over. Give a persuasion check.
I'll try to. Oh, okay.
In 1 minute.
Hold on. Persuasion? That's 0,
persuasion.
so 19.
We've got to get you. If you're going to flirt more, we're going to have to give you a flirt feat or something, and we got to figure something out. +2 to persuasion, -2 to resist the charms of any sex. So Sheila says, I don't care if I don't see Bill. There's a bounty on him, but he's going to get himself into his own. And he's not causing trouble. Just don't cause. Yeah. If I'm not seen with Bill, I'm not going to bring him in. So just wear a hat or something, dude. Don't worry. Wasn't planning to come up in the city. Was going to drop him down in the sewers and then give up. That's not nice. You don't want to rain on their parades. That's kind of mean, Bill. You're kind of a dick. I don't even know what that is.
I look down, look up, and
You're kind of. I've been hearing this word a lot of late. There was a wizard I met in Shan who actually used it extensively. A dick is like you being a bug. A disease-spreading bug, if you will.
Oh. Oh. Oh, well, that's nice of you to say then.
I don't think I
Right.
conveyed it successfully.
No,
Yeah.
you didn't. But it's
Did it-
okay. You can try again later.
All right. Well, in that case, if you help me find, so if you can take me back to where you found this thing, we'll help. Yeah. If you really want, and you really want a slice of the cheese.
If you're offering.
Oh, that
You
wasn't
want
what
a
I was
cheese
offering, but if
factory?
that's what you're into.
Wait.
She gets close to you, not in an intimidating way. She's a bit taller than you,
Yeah,
but she
falls
is like,
down.
but like in a, you're naturally like very hot because you got fire coming off you. You feel the heat coming off of her. She's like got that smoldering look in you, trying to like assert like romantic dominance. Like,
Oh, right.
yeah. She's trying to do the
Top.
whole.
Yeah, totally.
She's trying to make you
That's
putty
the
in her
thing.
hands. Like she knows she's hot shit. She knows she looks good in that nose
Yeah.
ring. She knows what she's like.
Yeah. I pat some sparks fly from my hair, but I pat it. I'm like, whoa, it's really warm in here. And I'm gonna take a
Yeah.
few steps back. And I'm
Alright.
like, yeah, no, let's figure out the nitty-gritties of our arrangement later. But for
Alright.
now,
Good.
let's
Yeah. So, just tell me where you found him, and maybe we can find his two friends.
A slight problem about that. So where we found him, there was the senior pack.
Yes.
Yeah.
Well aware. They're there, aren't
So-
they?
Yep.
Yep.
Well,
We just collapsed this so that they couldn't follow us.
good idea. In that case, why don't you, Bill? Why don't you take in this lovely little creature, with the bull? Why don't you move on ahead, find a couple of tracks, and we'll try and I know these tunnels decently well. We'll try and scout back and get back to that tunnel.
Sure. Does this
Yeah.
mean we're this is the last we're
Yeah.
seeing of Bill?
No, Bill. If you try and run, I will find you. Like I'm not gonna run. No, it'll be fine. You'll be able to find me. Just I'll be at get to the spot, Bill. Right? Yeah. Just I'll be 2 clicks that way. Good stuff.
I will offer the baby bullet back to her mom. And
She's going to eat it.
don't eat it. Right.
I mean, God, or whoever you pray to, I don't care.
It's a complicated
Uh,
thing. Like, we don't have to keep bringing it up, okay? And
Okay,
I'm gonna.
okay. Hang on, I'll hold on to it. Or maybe Cosmo. I look at Cosmo.
you want to
Wait,
put it? You want to put it in the cage and hang out with Cosmo?
I'm going to take it over to Cosmo and say, "Hey, Cosmo, buddy, how do you feel about having a new hat to play with at some point?"
When you say
I do
play
not
with-
symbol to the bullet.
He looks at it. The bullet like goes, "Ah," and then he looks at it and like headbutts it, and like Cosmo's like establishing he's the top shit. Much like a cat with a puppy, he's establishing he's top shit, and like the bullet like respectfully thinks like, and, like he gives like a nod like I've got this.
is it like an older sibling who like bullies the younger sibling, but only they get to bully the younger sibling. Anybody else does it, they get shot.
Sure, kind of. Well,
Cool.
he hasn't got there
It's
yet.
not
He's,
for,
he's
like-
on the path to that.
Yeah,
love that.
It's only
love
for
that.
like 5 minutes.
Yeah. I feel like that's the sort of relationship forming there, which I'm here
Yeah,
for.
he's like he knows how to prove he's the top among a foe, so he knows what he's doing.
Cool.
So I'm
Yeah.
like, I'll just say, because listen, buddy, we might get into some more trouble soon. There may be some more of those weird skeleton things coming. And this baby may be a big problem if I'm holding it. I can't fight and help my friends out. So I'm going to be putting this with you for a little while. I can't leave it with its mom because she's going to eat it. You're going to like hang on to this and make sure it doesn't die. I will put some food for it in the cage as well.
It moves its non-mechanical wing in like a salute. Like it's got this. Like you're back in the military. Like it just
Good
like,
job, soldier.
Mhm.
I knew I could count on you.
it, like yeah. It takes. Are you putting it on his back or you like put it on the ground in front of him?
No, on the ground. He is not sitting on Cosmo's back. That place is reserved for me.
It like reaches down, like you swaddle it nicely in the blanket. It like picks it up by the blanket and just like moves with it, like and just like moves it out of the out of out of the cage, and then just like immediately start like walking around it and just like watching this thing with the hawk's glare and keeping the mother away.
Love that.
Good boy, Cosmo.
Man, this is a
You're a
weird
bigger
zoo. It's
apple.
kind of It's kind of beautiful. Henrietta says that she's like watching this.
Okay.
Alright.
We have apparently some more skeletons to kill and gnolls to avoid.
Woohoo. Exactly. Sounds like some fun.
Yes.
And she just like grabs up. She got the rope and said, "All right, let's get searching." And she's like climbing up. And so like, is that yeah? And she's like, "Let's go." And let's go. And she's like, and she pulls you guys up to the outcrop and like leading you guys further down. As the Bull starts to move away with Cosmo and the baby and Bill to like get away from the spot because the gnolls are coming here.
The gnolls are coming.
The gnolls are coming. The gnolls are coming. And with that, as you guys head off, next week you'll be trying to find the missing skeletons and avoiding the near path as you make your way. Make your way towards Great Crag and wherever the missing relic is. Yes.
Ah,
Now,
yes.
hope you guys had fun. Now, what kind of names have we got for the baby?
Let's go through that and find out.
While we do that, quick question. So we escaped goblins and kobolds to run into a skeleton minotaur who we defeated and then bonded with a bullet that allowed us to tunnel away and cave in the tunnel behind us so the gnolls couldn't catch us. But
Yes,
then
with the help of a talisman.
with the help of the talisman. And then while we were taking a short rest, we were approached by an orc who is a detective, half orc, which is a detective for House Drax. Drask. And obviously, Talvar flirted with her and everything. But our deal is now to find a skeleton for her?
There are 3 escaped skeletons. We killed one.
One
There's
of
2
them.
more left.
Okay, got it. So we're doing some undead hunting.
To be fair, she called it 3 minotaurs have gone away after they were hanged. And like once you held up the skull, she's like, okay, they're probably undead, or you are very good at killing. So she's like assuming they're undead.
Yes to both.
Okay.
Yeah. All right, cool.
I'm not very good at killing. Okay, what?
You killed it.
So for
No, but I'm not very good at it.
For names, we have Labon,
Labon.
I think. Labon,
Lebron?
Nessie, Fiddy. Trash
Fiddy?
baggage?
Wow.
Baggage.
That's,
Wow.
I feel like
Shema, wow.
Stray. Stray is the real name.
You know what? We'll open next episode with a name. So tune in next week to find out the name.
Yeah.
We should name
Share
him
it.
Gosmo because
I
That
will
won't
kill you.
That won't piss off Alika or
If you're in
Medu.
if you're in the Discord, share names or leave it as a comment.
Yes,
If you got
please.
other names, share them in the comments. We'd love to hear it. Please remember, like, subscribe, and leave all the comments so that let people know what you thought, like new ideas about bullet names, what the deal's up with these what's up with these weird undead, and like how much flirting can our five genasi
we'll have a
handle?
counter going next week of just NPCs and Indrani.
I can totally set up a counter on the side that just shows number of NPCs Indrani's flirted with or Talvar's
Let's
flirted
do
with.
it.
Days we have gone without flirting with an
Guys,
NPC.
we have a
Yeah,
dice
that's the
giveaway, so let me quickly do
Yes.
that.
Yeah.
Drum roll! Shema! You win another
Woo!
D20 today.
Nice.
Shema, we love you. Please come to us. And
Yeah,
PP,
Talvar is
behind
leaking.
is fine. Yeah, sorry. No. I love Shema. She's amazing.
Cool.
Congratulations on winning the dice. Please DM me your details, though I think I already have them. I'm not stalking you. We've just
Interacted.
interacted before,
Sure.
which is why I have your details.
Sure.
Anyway, congratulations. Thank you so much, everybody, for sticking around. We hope you had fun. And that's also Women of D&D. I'm repping Women of D&D today. They
Nice.
have cool merch
Hey,
on
nice
their
shot.
Teespring available. So if you are looking for some dope t-shirts that are super comfy, check them out. That is at Women
I
of
realized
DND.
Yeah, I realized that my financial goals in life are that I want to be comfortable enough that I can just buy merch from everything I'm a fan of.
Right?
Like that's really all I like. That's the comfort I want to achieve. Like I can have merch. That's all I want. I don't need
Yeah.
many things.
This t-shirt is so comfy. Like it's truly soft and lush, and just I love it. So
Very cool.
check them out. Cool.
Alright.
That is
See?
everything.
Bye,
Peace.
everyone.
Bye. Good night.